Oh, there it is. Okay. Holy shit, I'm home now. Log out in your home cave to gain increased growth next time you play.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
I've got a feeling you're looking for me, Henry.
Open a character menu.
Your father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress. A task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well, you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me. But how...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born
Oh
yesterday?
my fucking
I
god,
was
hold
listening
on.
to you from the top of the
R3
stairs.
abilities.
So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no.
So I've
Nice.
progressed
Listen,
from juvenile to adolescent, progressed a little bit.
Alright.
An old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the
Ugh.
snow farm.
Big stretch. Ugh. I think I'm gonna get some frozen pizzas next time I go
So
grocery
completing
shopping.
quests helps you grow faster. But some
XP gain.
quests,
It's based on XP, bud.
you cannot do based on what dino you are. Okay. So it's like a random thing. Cool.
That's not at all what that said.
A wayside shrine? How do you mean?
Are you a Christian at all? Never mind. It's a big white column. You can't miss it. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. Go there.
The fuck?
Now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top points to. If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing, marked by a cross in the rocks. You dig there, and you should get to the passageway.
Well, that's a really cunning solution. No random fool would ever find it.
That was exactly my intention when I thought it up. Thanks, Henry. I think you're no fool, so you shouldn't have any trouble. And that's not all. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you have to get out too.
You're right. Horses will be needed. For me and for Capon.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, I know how to arrange that. Stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and ask Hashtal for horses.
Where's the cash?
No catch. On the contrary, please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out. Thanks. Don't know how I'd manage without you.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said something like that, didn't he? You know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us from a mountain of trouble. Papa would never admit it, but alone, we wouldn't be able to resist the Mint Master for long. You've earned the right to the gratitude and friendship of our house for all time.
Would you like to come with me? At least I'll be sure to find that place.
Would you seriously want me there? What if something were to go wrong? Wouldn't a girl like me be more of a burden to you?
Well, you wouldn't be a burden to me. Quite the opposite. I've already seen you know how to take care of yourself.
Thank you, but I can't go nevertheless. Papa would jump out of his skin if he even heard of such a thing. That's why I would like to ask you for one favor, but you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov, if you could bring me something from there.
And what might that be?
A book. It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry it would stay there forever. But if you're going there now...
And what book is this that's so important?
It's hard to explain to someone uninitiated in the mysteries of writing.
What do you mean, uninitiated? I happen to know how to read.
Really? Mea culpa. You are full of surprises, so if you do find the book, you'll be able to read it.
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes with books.
In that case, I'm not going to make it easy for
Alright.
you.
I just
If
completed
you'd
the
like to know
quest.
why it's so important to me, you'll have to find it first.
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart to find that book for you.
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination, but this way would give yourself away immediately, and I'd remain without my book. Find it nice and quietly, then come back.
Your wish is my command.
It shouldn't be hard. The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. You won't find many like such there. And take this, so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Thank you.
It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov again. So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
I don't know what you said to the Mint Master, but he left here looking like he'd met the Grim Reaper. May God be with you, Henry.
Slow down, idiot!
Royal brothers are fighting over this kingdom, so two other brothers are quarreling in Wittenberg.
You nearly killed me!
Quick! Ah! Quick!
silly mutt. Gah! 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 Go! Quick! Gah!
DK?
Yeah, I'm here.
I I think I fucked myself.
Why? Nobody asked you.
No, I think I just totally fucked myself. Can't move. Never mind. Whoa. A headbutt.
Kimchi, did I ever tell you that I tried talking to Joni before I told her how I really felt and what she said? I asked her, I was like she came home all happy and shit the next day after she was all mad and shit, right? And not talking to me. So she came home like fake friendly, you know? And I asked her like, "Are you done being mad?" I didn't ask her what it was for yet. I didn't say, why or none of that shit. I simply said, "Are you done being mad?" After she was already being fake friendly, right? As soon as I said that, she like shrugged and like was like she just shrugged. So I'm like, "What does that mean?" I was like, "What does that mean?" And she's like, "I don't know. I just don't know how I feel right now." And I was like, "Why are you even mad in the first place? Like you never even you never even explained that." And she told me how she was like, "I feel like our friendship is drifting away or some shit like that. Like our friendship is growing apart." And I'm getting these I'm getting these unwelcoming vibes from you. That was her. That was her reasoning for being mad, because she feels like I'm distancing myself from her. Do you see that logic? Like, one, we already know you're mad because of what I said about kimchi. So well, number one, this is false. But let's just pretend this is the truth. A week ago, you were trying to get me kicked out and arrested for whatever, because for whatever reason, I don't know what she told them, but a week before this, I was like, "Get the fuck out! You're a monster. You don't feel safe." She said she didn't feel safe in the house. How is it? How do we go from "I have to leave because all of these bad things and you don't feel safe" to a week later you feel like our friendship has a rift in it? Like, what the fuck? The fuck? The fuck? With like the shit that she can come up with, bro, like is mind blowing to me. Like, not only is that not true, you're mad because of what I said to Kimchi on the game, but a week ago I was an abusive, like scary, like you're not safe in the house. Now you're saying, now you're saying I don't spend enough time with you. She literally said that. And I was like, "What do you mean you don't spend it? Like, I'm not spending enough time with you. Like, number one, I'm not even supposed to be up this late, okay? You come home when I go to sleep, and I wake up and you're asleep. And then when you wake up, you go to work, and then when you come home, I go to sleep. So we have between midnight and 2 in the morning, and that's pushing it for us to hang out. And I've been hanging out with you every night between midnight and 2 in the morning. Oh, we don't spend it. That's not a lot of time. We used to spend hours of time together. Didn't I just tell you we're on separate sleep schedules? Like like in this conversation, I just told you we're on separate sleep schedules. Oh, but you only hit me up when you want something. That's bullshit. Because we've played video games together since the fight. We played Outward twice for over an hour. We've played Final Fantasy, which is a game that you like. Well, at first I said, "I was just in here playing Final Fantasy with you." And she's like, "Yo, for like 10 or 15 minutes." I'm like, "What the fuck? Am I supposed to, like, is there a certain amount of time I have to hang out with you?" "Oh, you don't have to do anything." Then what the fuck do you want? Because I be in here, like, we be chilling. I be inviting you into my room to hang out. It's just the shit that she comes up with is mind blowing, bro. Like, instead of just telling me how you really feel, you're gonna sit here and say I don't spend enough time with you, knowing damn well you tried to have me kicked out. knowing damn well we are chilling, even though you tried to have me kicked out. Like it's just mind blowing, bro. It's just mind blowing. Like it's audacious. Like I'm supposed to sit here and reason with this? What the fuck? Of course our friendship is drifting apart. You called the cops on me, and I'm still chilling with you. Like, oh, but it's not enough. I don't have to spend a certain amount of time with you, but this is not enough. That shit don't make no fucking sense, bro. So I laid it all out for her. I wrote a whole list of shit. Hold on. I went back to my room. I thought really hard about it. I'm like, I have to show her that I'm trying. Like she has to see that I'm trying. And I sent her. I went to my room. I was like, I was like, hold on. I went to my room and I was like, I wrote her a text. I said, it's only been 1 week since I was supposed to be evicted. Since then, I've hung out with you every night before I go to bed. At midnight, I bring you the PlayStation, and we chill till I feel tired. We've played Outward twice for an hour each. Final Fantasy 3 times for about 10 to 20 minutes each. When we haven't played video games together, I've invited you in my room to watch me play video games and join this stream. I've gone to your room to chill and watch you play video games. And even very recently, I started coming downstairs to help you cook and learn what I can by watching and asking questions. And then I was like, only in the last 2 nights have I stayed in my room with the door shut just because I want to be on the phone with some friends, you guys. And last night you made me feel like a piece of shit for seemingly no reason at all. And even still, I did other things like coming downstairs to cook with you, all just to make sure that our relationship is good. I talk to you when I wake up, or I talk to you when you wake up. I talk to you before I go to bed. I don't understand how or why you think I'm trying to distance myself from you, or that I'm not doing enough to show that we're friends. Like, and then I went on with like, this isn't fair to either of us, but yada yada yada. Like to me, that's fucking, like that's fucking. It's only been when this message was written, it had only been a week since she was like, "You need to leave. I don't feel safe." Now I'm over here trying to convince you, even though I'm over here trying to convince you that we're friends. When both of us know that we're not, like, we're not friends, I know we're not friends. So why are we even talking about this right now? Like, I'm just trying to survive, son. And you're over here like, you don't spend enough time with me. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. I never got to tell you that part, but I just, like, I can't get over it. Like, you can't leave me the fuck alone. And the only reason you're mad, the thing that started all of this is that comment. And you just won't admit it. You just refuse to admit it. You can't be like, I didn't like the way you was talking about kissing that friend. And then, cause you know, I'm just gonna be like, what? That's none of your fucking business, bro. So you wanna sit here and make up a fucking story about how I'm neglecting you. Bitch, shut up, bro. I shouldn't even be talking to you right now. Let alone trying to be friends with you. Oh, she said she's gonna file harassment charges. I just read this. And get a restraining order. Fucking crazy bitch, bro. I just read that now. Harassment charges is crazy. When how you go from I don't feel safe, then I'm like a week later or whatever, he's not spending enough time with me, and then after the whole you're not spending enough time with me, now you're gonna file harassment charges. Like bro, how does that make any sense, bro?
All you gotta say if she tries to press those charges, add for proof, and that's it.
Bro, she's crazy, dude. I hope the judge sees like Like, bro, everything was fine when she thought we were gonna be a fucking happy family, and then the moment, bro, this shit don't make no sense. You're gonna file harassment charges after we already made up, and now we're fighting because I'm not spending enough time with you. Now you want to file harassment charges? Like, that shit is psychopathic, bro.
Proof. Where's the fucking proof? There you go.
Women don't need proof for a PFA, Shadow, or whatever, restraining order, or whatever the fuck.
Whoa.
Oh yeah,
And
it's
she
just
can't say,
verbal.
it doesn't matter if she called the police on me, because I didn't do nothing. It didn't build a case because the police didn't have nothing. There was no victim and there was no aggressor in that. There's no case. All they have is a bitch crying to the police. That's all they have. Nah, there was no report. I would have had to sign a report. Bro, there's no case because the cops came and there was no wrong party. You understand? It was just two people having an argument. There was nothing. She can't fucking do shit with that. No, she didn't get hit. She's not in danger. I'm not making any threats. I haven't continued to bother her at all. Like, and I have text messages showing that she's like the one asking for interaction. Oh, you don't spend enough time with me. Oh, our friendship is drifting away. Like, how are you gonna say all that shit and then follow up with I want to file harassment charges? Like, you're a dumbass, bro. You're a fucking dumbass, bro. I swear to God. I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
And it ain't gonna be you. Give it to someone else. Let them deal with the fat
Crazy
fuck, I
bitch.
guess.
Crazy shit, bro. Crazy shit, bro. I'm gonna tell the judge. The judge isn't gonna care, but he's gonna hear me. I'm gonna be like, bro, she was fine until I said this shit, and now she's mad because I'm giving attention to somebody else. She's mad because I'm giving attention to somebody else. I cannot live peacefully with her without fucking something happening because she needs to feel special. Like, this shit is fucking ridiculous. I shouldn't have even read that message, bro. What a crazy ass bitch, bro. You can't go from I feel safe to let's be friends again and then go back to harassment and restraining order. You can't do that. That shit don't make no sense. You look so dumb, bro. That's what she sent me this text a few days ago. I'll read it to you. On Monday, so 2 days ago. She says, I'm gonna need my key back. Like, it's not your key, first of all. We're both on the lease, alright? It's not your fucking key. And I would also like all my stuff back. The computer, blankets, pillows, just anything you have that's mine as soon as possible. And please get out of my house. I have a lease without you on it, and I'll be filing harassment charges and getting a restraining order. Please don't make this harder than it already is, and go. You said you would leave peacefully, so keep your word for once. Yeah, that was before you switched the script on me. So if you're gonna switch the script on me, I'm gonna switch the script on you. I told her, like, yo, when I went to go talk to her about, making up, I told her, look, after this conversation's over, if you still want me to leave, I'll leave. But I just want you to know that I don't have any hard feelings towards you, blah 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 blah. And all I'm trying to do is do shit differently now. Like, I'm trying to, like, not fight with you and shit. So I was like, if you don't, after I talk to you, you don't want me to hear no more, I'll still leave. But let me talk to you. And then she was like, okay, we're good. Like, you don't have to leave. But what the hell was I saying? So yeah, she's just said on Monday. I didn't read it till now, but like, and this landlord to make a lease to take me off the lease and not text me, what the fuck is that? What is that? You took me off the lease and you're just not gonna say nothing to me? The fuck is that? No, she's just saying she did. I have no doubt in my mind that she did. The landlord is a fucking piece of shit and he hates me. I have no doubt in my mind that he has already printed out a one-page lease and just erased my name and put her name on it. It's a template. Fucking dumbass, bro. I fucking, bro.
Isn't there something about fucking notifying you before he does
Yeah,
it?
aren't you like shouldn't I be notified that I've been removed from the
I'm
lease?
pretty sure you have to be notified about that. And if you have proof that you have not been notified by the time that she has said that and before, it's a problem. And if she still has not provided that I think you can build a case off of that,
Bro,
honestly.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it to court, bro. I'm a fucking snap, bro. I shouldn't have read that text because it's just dumbfounding, flabbergasting. Fucking, it's just fucking crazy, bro. You're such a fucking bipolar maniac, bro. I swear to everything was fine until I made the kiss comment, and then after she refused to hear, like after I tried for hours to convince her that we're not drifting apart, I'm putting in a lot of effort to be a good roommate, and she didn't want to hear none of it. I was like, you fucking, bro, listen to this. So I read you that first text, and then we went back and forth a while, because she didn't want to hear it. Oh, I don't care what you say. I know how I feel, and I know what I see, and where you're distancing yourself from me. Watch. So from what I started reading to you last, I was like, I don't understand how or why you think I'm trying to distance myself, or that I'm not doing enough to show that we're friends. But you need to see me for what I'm actually doing and not what you're thinking I'm doing, because that's not fair to me. And now you're sitting in your room crying, and I'm sitting in mine worried about what you're going to do to make me unhappy as well. This is not right, and it's not fair to either of us. It's not fair that you expect me to initiate interactions and hangouts, but when I say to you that you're more than welcome to just knock on my door and join me, you just shake your head and say no. We don't have more than 2 hours to chill before I have to go to sleep. I'm not planning on giving you those 2 hours every single day. Sometimes I just want to do my own thing, and I'm not always aware that you want to hang out or that you're feeling this way when I shut my door. But that doesn't mean you can't hit me up to share something with me or to invite me to hang out. But do you even bother to try? So she fucking said, what I'm going to do what I'm going to do to make you unhappy? Question mark. You act like I just sit here and scheme against you. I don't go out of my way to hurt you, Josh. I literally do the opposite because I care too much. And I said within the last 4 days, something is different. Something is feeling very unwelcoming. She's talking about me shutting my door, and that shit only lasted 2 days, bro. I only did that twice, bro. That was when I stayed in my room to watch Shadow play Elden Ring twice in a row. That's what she's referring to. Something is different. Something is feeling unwelcoming. Whether you agree or not, I see and feel it. And the whole cooking thing, I thought that was so you can cook for yourself, not to help me with it or to cook for us in any way. What the fuck does that matter? We're hanging out, aren't we? What does it matter what my intentions are? We're hanging out, right? Not to help me with it or to cook for us in any way. And why would I try to hang out when the door shut has always meant I want to be alone? Like we talked about this before. We have talked about this before, and I've consistently told her that my door being shut does not mean I want to be alone. It just means I don't want the noise from your room coming into my room. It means 101 things, but what it doesn't mean is leave me alone. I've told her this because I have to tell her shit like this. I have to tell her because I can't tell her the truth. I can't be like, yes, my door being shut means you can't come in or don't bother me. Even though that's not what that means. If that were true, I wouldn't be able to say that to her, all right? It wouldn't be a cordial conversation. So I said, all your thoughts are negative. Think what you want. I'm not going to argue with you. Be angry for no fucking reason at all. Think whatever the hell you want. Be angry. Be alone. Assume the worst. I don't give a fuck. If you can't appreciate if you can't appreciate it, if you can't appreciate what I'm doing, I'm not going to treat you like a child. You feel this way? Fine, feel this way. I'm done trying to explain myself or whatever the hell this is. And she goes, yeah, I know you don't care, dude. That's my whole point. And I was like, when I'm not speaking to you anymore at all, then you'll truly realize that all of this was in your head. Go ahead, have me evicted if you want. I already know that's what's coming if I don't make you feel special. And her response to that was, you are a terrible person sometimes. And I was like, there you go, throwing insults. But if I tried to do that, it would be a whole fucking meltdown. Go fuck yourself. Good night. I'm a better person than you. And then she said, nah, it's alright. I thought of you
Holy
when I wrote
shit.
that. That I'm
I
a better
had to
person
giggle a
than
little
you.
bit about that.
I thought of you when I wrote that immediately. I wonder what Lavender would think about this. So she said, you already did. I'm crazy. Because I called her crazy when she was like, you don't spend enough time with me. She's like, you already did. I'm crazy. And if that were true, we wouldn't be fighting right now. I don't know what the fuck she means by that. This is crazy behavior. I said, talking to you is like playing table tennis. And she said, talking to you is just painful. And I was like, you're sick in the head because you obviously like this pain. And she said, no, I just keep thinking you care about me and I'm a dumbass. And I was like, whatever, nigga, you're so obviously lovesick, it's fucking lame. And she was like, and you're so full of yourself, it's disgusting. I was like, this is painful, right? So you must love this back and forth shit. It's all you have to hold on to. Let it go. Because this friendship is falling apart, and yet you still believe in some dream of you and me being something. It's fucking ridiculous. I'll try my chances at a shelter. And she's like, this is why I don't tell you how I feel, Josh. And then she goes, then go. I'm done, man. You don't deserve me in your life. And I was like, yeah, buddy, sleep well. Just to be clear, I could have played you just like Donnie did. It would have been so easy. You made yourself completely and utterly vulnerable. I could have manipulated you and played with you if I wanted, and I wouldn't have even had to fuck you. All I would have had to do is smile and play nice. But I dislike you and your cats physically and emotionally so much that I couldn't even pretend to be interested. And believe me, I tried. But I just couldn't stoop that low. When I leave this house, I'm going to do everything I can to better my life, and you'll do nothing but sulk and pity yourself. And when I'm living free and healthy, I'll look back on this and think to myself, that was the smartest decision I've ever made. Thanks to this experience, I'm going to go to school, get a job, and finally have peace, all just to get away from another toxic person. I'm going to succeed with or without anyone. And she's like, you are evil, Josh. Thank you so much for telling me how you really feel. Please leave as soon as possible. I'm sorry. What are you sorry for? And I was like, all the horrible things that I am, and you still fucking caught feelings regardless.
She wants to be the victim so bad.
Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy. That whole incident with the cops, I just want to remind you guys, I asked her for a couple of cigs. She fucking mumbled something under her breath, brought me 2 cigarettes, and on her way out, I was like, fucking mumbler. She turned around, charged at me, and we had a wrestling match over cigarettes, and they broke. She got off of me and then called the police. That's what happened. And so they come, they're like, the cops come, they're like, did you hit her? No. Are y'all in a relationship? No. Are you on the lease? Yes. Do you have somewhere to go tonight? No. Would you be able to just avoid her? Yes. All right, then we can't do nothing about it. Okay, bye.
What was the point of calling a police bureau?
That's why I'm saying, like, there's no case, bro. They just came and was like, 2 people arguing. Bye. There's no case. There's, like, if there's a report, the report's going to say 2 motherfuckers were arguing, nobody got hit, they're not in a relationship, and they're both on the lease. That's all it's going to say, bro. Like, I don't know what she said to them, but it don't matter. Like, they got nothing. She got nothing. Nothing happened, bro. Nothing. Go get your police report. Go, 'cause nothing happened. And you can't get a fucking PFA. The cop said she can't get a PFA because we're not in a romantic relationship. I don't know if that's the same as a restraining order, but whatever. And they were like, oh, if he keeps on bothering you, just file for harassment. They told me that they told her that. They were like, we told her that if you continue to persist, she should file harassment charges. And I was like, great, fine. Do whatever the fuck she wants. And then, so from there, I got text messages that prove that she was trying to fuck. She was like, oh, you don't spend enough time with me. How the fuck are you going to say that shit? And then, when I'm like, I don't want to be with you, then you want to file harassment charges. That shit don't make no fucking sense, bro. Grow the fuck up, bro. Grow the fuck up. And I'm gonna tell the judge straight up, I'm unemployed, but I'm a student, and I have mental health disabilities. Like, you're not about to put me on the judge is not about to put me on the street, bro. Like, fuck you. I'm doing the shit I need to do to better my life, bro. I'm gonna be like, yo, she bugged the fuck out when I got furniture from my bedroom and left her room. She bugged the fuck out when I told her I didn't want to fucking be with her romantically. And now she's filing harassment charges because I don't fucking talk to her no more. Like, she's literally filing harassment charges because I refuse to be her friend. It says that, it shows that right there in the text. Oh, I feel like our friendship's drifting apart. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. Well, I don't want to be with you anymore. I don't want to be with you. Not anymore, sorry. I don't want to be with you. And then her follow-up is, I'm filing harassment charges. Like, you're so dumb, bro. You are so dumb, bro. I can't wait for the judge to see this shit. Bro, I'm saying. You could literally be taking this time to like do all the things you've always dreamed of, and you want to be obsessed with me, a person who doesn't even treat you well. You want to be obsessed with that person, bro. A person who takes advantage, doesn't care, is selfish and greedy, and like just all together just straight up mistreats you. You want to be obsessed with that person, like, and you're like in your 40s, bro. You want to be living like that in your 40s? Grow the fuck up. I'm such a piece of shit, but you're over here like, oh, man, I don't get to see you anymore. Shut the fuck up, bro. You are disgusting. Not for any other reason other than that statement alone. Like, you are gross. Like, I'm an abusive, manipulative, takes advantage, doesn't care, and you want to be like, I don't get to see you enough. You're fucking gross, bro. Grow up. Can't respect somebody like that. Fucking psychopath, bro. Yeah, see, my plan is to ignore the shit out of her and wait for a written notice from the landlord or the judge. And when they change the locks, I'm beat because I don't even know who to talk to when they change the locks. But if they do change the locks, I need to figure out who to go to because that's illegal. They didn't notify me that the lease had been changed. They didn't notify me that I needed to be evicted. They didn't notify shit. So, bro, she can change the lease all she wants, but until I get written correspondence, they can't do shit with me, bro. And even then, it's like a month process to have me evicted. Like, you better slow your fucking roll before you get yourself in trouble. Give me my key back, bitch. Bitch, this key's been in my pocket since we moved in. Since the day we moved in. My name was on the lease when we moved in. How you gonna fucking turn around and be like, give me my key and get out of my house? Like, shut the fuck up, bro. I fucking hate this fucking shit, man. If she would just sit in her room and shut the fuck up, I would stay in my room and not talk to her. And then I already have $1,000 coming my way from the tax return. So I already have my half of the rent for 2 months. It's coming, March 2nd, right? If she would just shut the fuck up and get over it, we could continue living separately, but in peace. But no. She wants to persist and make shit worse. Good luck, Joni, because I know who you are. I know who you are very well. And the moment I'm out of here, you're gonna lose all of this. The moment you're in this house by yourself, you're gonna lose all of this. You can't handle it, bro. Not financially. You can't handle it emotionally. She's gonna fucking break down, bro. She used to leave work because Donnie was like making her feel like all sorts of ways over the phone, and she would just not go to work. Like, what are you gonna do when I'm gone? When you're all fucking sad and heartbroken because I'm gone? What are you gonna do then? You gonna go to work and be able to smile at your customers? No, I know you, bitch. You're gonna be all sad and lonely and depressed, and bro, you're fucked. Like, just shut the fuck up. Cause I'm working on my shit, bro. I just need like another like week or two to find a job, and I'm chilling. Like I just look. That's another thing, Shadow, is if I can get a job before this fucking court hearing comes, I'm gonna sit there and be like, yo, I'm gonna straight up be like, she never had any expectations of me succeeding. She never anticipated that I would actually succeed because look at how she's acting the moment I start to get on my feet. I got a job. I started my school. I got my room all fixed up and I'm in my room now. And now look, she wants me out of the house. Like if I have a job and I'm a student, the judge ain't gonna fucking side. The judge ain't gonna kick me out, bro. They don't want more homeless on the streets, bro. It's a fucking pandemic, dude. I'm gonna be like, I have a job, I can pay the bills, and not only that, I don't even need a job because there's programs that I'm eligible for where they'll fucking pay the rent for me, rental assistance programs. Like I qualify for those, bro. Nobody wants me on the street. There's programs in place to prevent me from being homeless. Why the fuck is the judge gonna hear, all of this shit and be like, nah, you need to leave? No, bro. No. No. I mean, I know that it's not a sure thing, but I'm fairly certain. Like I'm like 60% sure that like the judge isn't gonna ask me to leave, bro. Cause like why would he or she? I'm fucking working on myself here. This fucking crazy bitch, bro. I hate this bitch. Hmm. Mhm. Mhm.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah. Hmm. Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. I really should. I really should. I really should read the Bible. Start reading the
Oh,
Bible.
yeah.
Mhm. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I haven't been doing that. I need to do that. All right. All right. Sounds good. Yeah. Are you leaving us? Oh. Mhm. If I if I get blessed and I can stay in this house, I'm gonna take what I've experienced and apply it from here on forth, and I'm just gonna cut ties. I'm gonna pay my rent directly to the landlord. Actually, I forgot. I told Shadow this, but even if the judge allows me to stay, the landlord's not going to. It's a month-to-month lease, so he can kick me out whenever the fuck he wants.
Go!
So it's a yeah, it's a month-to-month lease, so he can refuse to renew the lease, and then I have to leave. Yeah, I have 30 days from the point at which I have a hearing. Like I have a lot of time. Like I still have to go see a judge before that 30-day clock starts. Be lazy.
Go!
Yeah. Mhm.
Whoa!
Yeah. I agree.
Whoa!
God! God!
It's just I just can't believe this shit. Like, I think that's what's fucking me up. Is like I know that I have I have done wrong, but like
Whoa!
it's the fact that like I have to leave because she finally realized like I don't want to fucking be with her, even though I've told her over and over and over again. It finally hit her that this is not gonna be a thing, and now I have to fucking leave, regardless of who's right or wrong. This shit is bullshit, bro. I fucking can't believe this shit. Everything was, you don't understand, Lavender. She was fine paying for everything, cooking, clean. At some, after, for a while there, she was doing all the cleaning by herself. Like, I just wasn't doing nothing, bro. And I would sit in my room and play her PlayStation all day long, smoke her weed. She would buy my nicotine, and she was okay with all of it. She didn't give a fuck about none of it. She was 100% down because she thought we were gonna be something. Like, what kind of person does that, bro?